guys like Fauci get up there and start talking, you know, he doesn't know anything really about anything. And I'd say that to his face. Nothing. The man thinks you can take a blood sample and stick it in an electron microscope, and if it's got a virus in there, you'll know it. He doesn't understand electron microscopy, and he doesn't understand medicine, and he should not be in a position like he's in. Most of those guys up there on the top are just total administrative people, and they don't know anything about what's going on at the bottom. Okay, who do we trust? Fauci? Fauci doesn't know enough to, you know. If Fauci wants to get on television with somebody who knows a little bit about this stuff and debate him, he could easily do it because he's been asked. I mean, I've had a lot of people, president of the University of South Carolina asked Fauci if he'd come down there and debate me on the stage in front of the student body, because I wanted somebody who was from the other side to come down there and balance my, because I felt like, well, these guys can listen to me, but I need to have somebody else down here that's going to tell me the other side. But Fauci didn't want to do it. The general public doesn't understand the idea of a gold standard here. Neither do doctors, physicians. So, I mean, you know, you just pull the average physician away from his convention someplace in Cincinnati or something, and sit down and have dinner with him and talk to him about this kind of a situation, and see how much he really knows. Like, does he know what a Western does? Does he know what a Western blot actually does? I mean, how is it different from this ELISA test? Does he understand how an ELISA test is operated? Does he understand anything about the statistics associated with the times when they've been tried? No, he doesn't. And he doesn't give a damn either. What he knows about is that when he has a patient, he charges them a certain amount of money for every treatment that he does, for every little prescription that he writes, and he likes to have a lot of patients. And the county health department also knows that due to the Ryan White Act, for every single person who is diagnosed as having AIDS in the county, $2,500 a year from the federal government. So the county health department is actually pressuring doctors by their little subtle ways. They're not coming over and beating them, but don't miss an AIDS case. You report it to us. If it's a positive test on the HIV, you report it to us because it's $2,500 in our pocket every year. I mean, it's a kind of a. I mean, there's plenty of reasons why they're doing it, but you know, one of them is not that doctors are intelligent people. In this particular, I mean, the doctors have been dumb. The people that have taken the drug have been idiots also. I mean, they really are idiots. You go to some doctor, and he gives you a drug when you're not even feeling bad sometimes. You start taking it and you start feeling worse, or you start feeling bad for the first time. Keep on taking it, because otherwise you're going to get sick. I think that money is the only, you know, it's just like in political scandals. Follow the money trail.
Does it bother that there is censorship in scientific publications and even in the major media?
Yeah, it bothered me when Nature rejected. Right after I got the Nobel Prize in chemistry, man, I can't even write a short 4-page hypothesis about what might, in fact, be a probable cause of AIDS. A hypothesis that was a useful one because it suggested a way to disprove it or prove it. You know, that's what a hypothesis is for. It's to sort of suggest experiments that will try to disprove the hypothesis, or if you can't disprove it, you start slowly accepting it. And so Lancet, Nature, Science, those people say, we don't need a hypothesis directed at understanding what might be causing AIDS. We already know. And I call back the editors and I say, no, wait a minute, this is, you got to, like in Lancet, there's got a section called medical hypotheses. That's a type of an article you can submit. I said, this is a hypothesis. This is a very good hypothesis. Not only can it be proven or disproven easily with rats or mice, but if in fact it shows, if it turns out that this does cause AIDS, you'll have a model system, an animal model system, which would be worth billions of dollars to the pharmaceutical industry. You know, it was a beautiful little hypothesis, cute little thing. It wouldn't have taken a lot of work to prove or disprove it, but and it wouldn't take any work to publish it. But not anybody would touch it. You know.
If